What's happening, everybody out there that listen to my channel on YouTube? There's an epidemic that's reaching every corner of the society, no matter what class it is, high class, low class, or low class. And I call it the evil. The evil is the devil. It's really what the fuck it is. No sugarcoat shit. No clean way to pick up shit. But I say that it is. The evil I speak of is a shit called heroin, wherever you want to call it in your area. Shit. It's killing people. Man, woman, boy, girl. They don't give a fuck who you are, where you're from, how much money you got. It don't matter. It will take you. It's relentless, silent killer. But people still choose to inject this in their arm, knowing that it could be the last time they see their mom, their dad, their daughter, their wife, their husband. And with this full knowledge, it seems like people will watch from other people's mistakes. That's what I do. But to each his own. Everybody has to run their course in life. I wrote this poem to maybe touch at least one person, if not more, which would be great. I could write this because I was in a position where I distributed the same thing that was plaguing society. When I got sentenced, or when I got ready and went to jail, they forced me to sit in a cell and watch people detox from this drug. I watched people feel humiliated, completely humiliated from this detox. And it was crazy. I can't begin to describe the feeling I had, because the majority of those people that sat in there was the same person that I gave to. Never again will I touch that drug, because I see too many casualties. It's killing people quicker than AIDS. So without further ado, I composed this poem. It's called Eulogy of Heroin. It speaks for itself. Basically needs no introduction. So without further ado, I bring to you Eulogy of Heroin by Graydon. As the world turns, another baby's born, another man dies, another tear falls from another mother's eyes, who watched so-and-so die from an overdose. Some call it suicide. But to the story, we'll start from the beginning. He had it all: a good job, nice car, loyal girl. So one day he was introduced to China White. He said no at first, but they gave in to the fight. The dealer put a line on the mirror and said, "Hey, slip this right here." Before he knew it, he was hooked, line and sinker. For months he kept it a secret, lying to cover up more lies, telling his girl he is getting high. But she could obviously see it in his eyes. He's always chasing that dragon. Even at work, he starts slacking, so they fire him. Little does he know he has a baby on the way. With that in mind, he races to the dealers to get a 20-pack. When the feed tells him, try shooting it. It's more intense. So he does, and falls instantly in love. He nods off. When he comes back, on his dope, his phone and cash got took. He tried to explain to his girl, but she didn't believe him. She drops the bomb. "Baby, I'm pregnant." He's speechless. All he could do was give her a kiss. But back in his mind saying, shit, I ain't ready for this. So he introduces her to the wall. Hopes somebody killed a little bundle of joy. She falls for it. He ties her arm off, hits the vein. Shit, they're like Bonnie and Clyde, one and the same. Now they're both hooked, and the baby too. Insanely true. They both start to scheme a plot. As months pass, they become worse off, smoking crack rocks so we can stay awake and do China White. One day, while laying awake in bed, he said, hit my neck, starting to feel sick. So being the man that he is, he did. And within seconds, she stops breathing. He doesn't notice at first because transfixed on finding his own babe. He looks over and says, babe, time you off, but no reply. He shakes her, he smacks her, he yells her name. Tears instantly fell, for he knew that the game, the loss you take. He called 911. By then, it's too late. That day, he lost 2 people to his selfish ways. He never wanted for his girl to pass. He pondered if he would have called 911, would it be too late? Or if he would have hit that vein, would it be too late? Will he meet in his mind? Did he just dodge the Grim Reaper? In other words, a hot shot? He took a glance in the mirror, had a moment of clarity, and said this right here. I played Russian roulette with 3 lives. My wives, my unborn child's of mine. Now it's time I'm about to make a change, get out of this devilish game. I chased you for too long and you did nothing but betray me. Laid me down and mentally raped me. You forced me into a darkness where there were no lights. Sickness overtook me if I didn't have you in my life. You made me a liar, a thief and a cheat. When I thought I had you all figured out, it was over the sea. They say if a man don't stand for something, he'll fall for anything. So this is my final goodbye. Heroin is what made me falter. Losing 2 lives made me realize I'm stronger, maybe now more than ever. Your ways are no longer a flaw of mine. I'm on my own design. As years pass, he still mourns the loss of his only child and baby mom. But some things can't be undone. He knows it's fight or flight. And the demons, they're fast on his trail. But he stays steadfast, realizing the feeling of regret will pass. It can be used as a stepping stone to everlasting happiness without getting up every morning feeling dope sick. He moves one day at a time. Living for the day, because days are now filled with sunlight, in spite of tragedies that happen that fatal night. But sometimes it takes a life to get a life lesson, as conscience mentioned. Some only see death or prison. He nods his head like, yeah, I know, and yeah, I'm listening. But deep down, his demons are feeding his addiction. Just one more time, his conscience says no, but he's not listening. He shoots up that 20 pack, with that 20 pack, but death sentence. As the world turns, another soul lost to the evils that prevail. Now I know exactly why that mother cried in that story from the beginning to the end. Let that marinate for a minute. Let's do it 2 or 3 more times if you have to. I speak the realest and illest. I'm just not Nas, Tupac. I'm just a regular, modern-day portrayer of the real life tragedies that happen every day. Just listen to me. Spread my word, man. That's all I want. Spread my word so everybody can hear it. Subscribe now, Marco Graydon, to the realest and illest. And tell them and live and NF and all them other motherfuckers I'm coming from the crown. Heavy is a head that wears the crown.